Hello, hello. Check, check, check. It's stream day. Good morning, Crowsit. Four eggplants is what you can fit. Totally. Someone did an exposed video on me. A lot of people have. That's fine. A lot of people have done that. I don't care. No, stop that, bud. Been crazy busy, guys. Busy morning, yeah. Yeah, busy week. Guys, a lot going on. Trying to get the group working here all together. Hard work. You're a genius, man. Thanks to you, I'm learning a lot. I should be at math class right now, but this is kind of math, isn't it? Is this math? Kind of. Maybe. How much do I earn on gold? I don't. I don't trade gold ever. I've made nothing on gold. Alright, cool. There we are. Let me close these out. Cool. Give me 1 second here. Okay, cool. All right, you guys are already coming on with the questions. Ooh, look at that darkness. It looks so dark in here. Guys, my freaking cat ate. Look at this. Can you see this? It's my other microphone cover. He ate it. Look at that. I had to put on a different one. I had to put on a new one because he fucked it up and probably won't really work. Cool. All right, so let's just kind of talk on what's happening here right now. On the day. So U-Swiss here. We are on the 1 minute right now, actually. Here, I wonder if you guys can hear me properly. Yeah, you can. You can hear me fine. We're just kind of going with the day trend here. We're seeing sweeps below these lows here of the US, or the Asia range rather, is what I meant to say. And then we're seeing a rally here. Simply a retrace back down here to retest, you know, kind of this order block, you know, that area right there. And then we started bouncing off of it, at which point we were obviously able to get into a trade, you know, because basically we saw that sweep, we saw the rally, we saw the retrace, and then we wanted to get in as quick as possible in the New York session there. And then we're just seeing a rally here. Right now, what are we seeing? We're seeing a little bit of sweeps beyond these highs here, so it could have been a really good time to reverse here. So we took a little bit of profits there, but we are letting this trade run as is now. This is kind of something that we're doing in the group right now, but we just got to see. I'm thinking we're probably going to want to take off a little bit more now that the day has ended. The London's closing right now. I think I'm going to wait and see if I can just get a little bit more off here once it rallies back up here on the 1 minute. So I am going to be watching this a little bit while we're on stream here, because I do want to kind of get out some more up here. Stop fucking with the microphone. Oh, he's tired now. He was playing all night, so he wants cuddles. So hopefully this doesn't retrace all the way back down, but I gotta just keep an eye on it. Hey, stop it! Fucking cat. Oh my god, he bite the microphone, man. Right away. Give me 1 second here. Okay, 1 second. What we're gonna do is we're just gonna move the stops forward. Cool. Is that going? Yeah, perfect. What are you guys saying? Fucking cat, man. You'll have to destroy everything. God damn. Look at that, looks like a Euro USD. Yeah, cool. Okay. Okay. Euro USD, we're seeing just quickly here. Let me throw this on the 15 minutes so I can show you. Yesterday's highs. This is nice confluence for our U-Swiss longs, because Euro USD is generally the complete opposite, right? You guys know this. It's generally the complete opposite. So we have a slight short going here. Nothing special, nothing to really even talk about. But we are seeing sweeps above those highs in the London Open, very similar style. And then we're just slowly going back down. But the Euro USD is a little bit it's just a little bit rangy today. So if you look at the actual market here all day, this is not something you would necessarily want to trade, because it could easily just go back and forth, right? Completely back and forth, and keep stopping you out all day, all into tomorrow also. What yeah, that's a weird question. What I wanted to mention just quickly before I forget is tomorrow is the NFP. So NFP is generally going to cause the US dollar to shift trend for the day. So if the week is down, I generally see the NFP changing the direction of the trend. So if we look at the Euro USD here, the direction of the trend all week was up, right? And usually what I've seen is, so up, kind of flat, and then during the NFP, it actually switches the trend. That's like 9 times out of 10 over the past year. It's pretty much every single month that happens on the NFP. So this is kind of going to be a good confirmation that we're actually going to be switching here. If we just jump that back down, we are getting it set up to actually sweep the highs there, stop people out, and now maybe the market makers want to completely bring us back in the other direction for the very end of the week. So on the Friday here, we can bring us all the way back down to those lows there. Okay. Go long on U-Swiss? No. U-Swiss would be a bad long now because of what I've just explained, right? We're sweeping these highs. We easily look at the higher time frame. We're making a very strong wick, a very large wick compared to the candle body, right? And simply kind of retesting this supply zone here. So this easily could just continue down. We're in a downtrend. This is a really bad time to be longing U-Swiss. But what I'm saying is that this could be a really good time for the US dollar to completely shift trend for the rest of the week. We got in at a good time because what I was explaining, what we saw at the beginning of the day, right? I'm explaining what we saw at the beginning of the day right there. And we saw this confluence here. Makes it even stronger, right? Yeah, you guys have the same profile pic. What about gold? Gold is boring, dude. Gold is breaking new highs. Every single day you guys ask about gold. What do we do with gold? What do we do with gold? And I tell you, you just freaking keep longing it until it changes the trend. It's so easy. I don't trade gold, personally. I don't like it. And I will not ever trade gold. But if you guys want to trade gold, all you have to do is look for untested levels. There you go. And then look for the bounce in that zone. If it bounces off of that zone, then you can enter on a retest. Back down like that, and then you go. That's your entry, right? Retest, bounce off of it, retest, and then you enter. That's all you can do. If you're buying up here, you're doing it wrong because you don't know where it's going to stop. So you wait for the retest of an untested zone, and then you long it into the new highs. Right? Just like that. So simple. Your videos have made me more profitable. You have made me learn supply and demand zones. Awesome. Thank you, man. Glad to hear it. Okay. UCAD. Let's look at UCAD. Sure. So this is not exactly what I thought it was going to do, right? You know how I said that I thought it was going to be coming back down here, and I thought it'd be bouncing off that blue zone. We don't always have to be right. That's fine. But if I just draw that blue zone again, you can see this would have actually been a good example of where we wouldn't have entered, right? This was kind of our blue zone, right? Roughly, let's draw it around there. So we wanted to see a bounce around here, right? And this does not really show me that it's bouncing. This shows me actually quite strong weakness still. It's not breaking the levels that are breaking us to the highs. So we would have just left it to continue back down because we're not actually switching any trend here. We're just kind of showing we're slowing down and then we're retesting the supply and then we're continuing back down. Here's an example where we actually did break up, but we broke up so quickly that we're actually testing this new level that by the time I even looked at it, it didn't ever come back to retest anything strong, so I wouldn't have been entering. So by the time it did come back down and retest the actual entry point that I would have wanted to enter on, we're seeing these sweeps right here. So that's showing us that there's going to be a continuation of that trend, right? We're stopping people out, we're continuing that trend, and I would have wanted to enter right here, where you can see some people kind of got baited. Right? Some people got baited here and they wanted to enter there, but reality is all they did is brought the price back up here so more people could get short, right, off of that supply zone right there. Make sense? Hopefully that makes sense. So because I saw this continuation, I don't want to get in on that reversal. So what's going to happen here on the higher time frame, we still see no major signs of slowing down. Gustav, you keep asking like a bunch of questions that you know the answer to. Like, I don't know how I'm supposed to answer that. You're just asking like, you're just kind of asking like dumb questions, sorry to say. But like your questions are just like, you obviously know the answer to them. Like, how much money can you make trading Forex? Well, you can make any amount of money. It depends how much money you have and how good you are. Like, it's obvious answer, right? Okay, so let's just draw here on a higher time frame the important zones. So we have that, and then we have way down here too, as a level. We have two important levels. It could stop here, but I figure if it goes below this, it's most likely going to come all the way back down here because these aren't very strong bases. These are just kind of quick consolidation. Maybe lower time frames, they're good bases, but not really aside from that. All right, so it could be bouncing off of here. So we can just check to see, are there any signs that are showing us that this is actually a strong reversal? Well, not really. As you can see, we're kind of just going up slowly. We're kind of just printing out, what do you want to call this, like a bear flag, right? We're kind of just printing off a bear flag. Draw this a little bit smoother there. And we're just retracing back to this support turn resistance, SR flip, or this supply zone, wherever you want to kind of draw it out. Let's draw out the supply zone here, actually the breaker box rather. The breaker box we want to call it. Delete this, delete this. So I think most likely this is going to come back up here to the breaker box. We'll see where the actual untested supply is. We can see untested supply right here. So that would be a really good target, right? For the upside. So most likely we're going to come up here. We're going to kind of test that area and then we're going to continue back down. Because the trend is down and this isn't showing any major signs of actually bouncing off of that level. It's just kind of coming up slowly, right? We're not showing any weakness. The case where it would be showing strength for the bulls would be if you came down here, got a really big wick or something, and then we came back up. That's a possibility. Oh, okay. So before I forget, also, guys, I just wanted to mention that if you join the signal group there, we're now sending out a couple free signals per week. I'm just going to choose them randomly from different traders, and I'll put them in the signal channel. free signal channel there. So if you wanted to join that, you'll be able to get a couple a week. The number of signals we actually send out per week is fucking a shitload. So it's just gonna be like random, a few a week. We're getting like maybe like 30 to 50 signals between the traders a week. So I'm just gonna send out maybe like 3 per week or something. Mark is full of wicks today, so because it's NFP week, you're gonna have to be really careful with your trading. NFP week is very manipulative. Manipulative. You know the word I'm trying to say. You guys get it. How do you join? Link should be in the description, dude. Advice on scalping. Scalping is no different from every other trading. The exact same. Check pound. Yeah, pound dollar. What advice would I give to an 18-year-old trader? Your age doesn't matter, dude. So the question is really, what advice would I give anyone? And I would just say collect data. Right? That's what I did. That's the way I approach trading, is I collected massive amount of data. And that before I actually started risking big money. And then I proved that systems were working, and then I tried it live, and then I started risking actual money. Pound. Alright, so, oh my god, there's another cat here. Meow. Hey, bud. You gotta get out of the way. I already fed you. What do you want? Sit down. Sit. Sit down. I can't see. Thank you. Good boy. Sitting on your butt. Yeah, you can do things. Oh, you're so special. Okay. No. He's fucking leaving now. Okay. Anywho's. Oh, I hate having trades open. I'm super distracted with this trade open. It's really bothering me. I think it's gonna get stopped because of the way it's acting. I think U-Swiss is gonna get stopped out. We'll see. Might have to take okay. Okay, let's look at GU. So GU, I was talking about this little area right here, right? We'll draw it out a little bit deeper. That kind of area right there. I was talking about that last week as a possible reversal. We're looking to see, you know, if this, holy shit. If this kind of sweeping action was actually going to hold up true here, it does look like it's making new highs here, but it's really not very strong. Let's just jump to the 1 hour and see what that looks like on the 1 hour. So that you guys can kind of see if this is just another little fake out. If we're making an insignificant high, then this could solidly be just another little fake out, and we could actually be reversing on that major zone there, right? We have that major zone drawn out. Did I have it on the 4 hour earlier? Maybe the 4 hour, I think. What was it, weekly? Maybe I'm tripping. I don't know. I thought it was on the daily. Anyways. But the thing is, we're not going to want to get into this until it's getting below this level here. Right? Because this is the start of the move that's bringing us to these highs. And this is kind of insignificant, but we are closing higher. So this could continue up. And it's just a matter of, is it going to bounce off of here? Right now, it seems like it's not going to. Just based off of how quick it's coming back down. It's pretty damn quick. It looks like it's going to show weakness in here. We're just not completely sure. If it does break down below, then what we're going to want to see is a retest back up to here. And then shorting into there. So you could watch the 1 minute and then you would short there. You'd watch the 1 minute in this case after you'd see a rejection off of that level. What about Jeremy Cash strategy? I don't think Jeremy Cash has a strategy. That's my opinion. How to start learning about price action? You watch the stream, dude. Yeah, pound euro. It's kind of around the resistance area, quite similar to EU. They're all quite similar. EU is a little bit weaker in my opinion. Looking at it, see these highs. See how they're not really doing anything above it, which is showing weakness right at the top, right? And then we're seeing sweeps on the 1 hour. I do think that this is going to break down. I think GU will probably follow. Discord link doesn't work. Here, let me just send it here. Just so you can get in for sure. Alright, guys. What else? I kind of wanted to keep this short. The brokerage I use is on my website under the FAQ. There's a few that I suggest there. EuroCAD looking bullish. Let's look at EuroCAD. I might wrap it up here pretty quick. EuroCAD is looking bullish. I do actually really like this. At least on the 15-minute at first glance, we have these lows all being swept super cleanly. We have that area actually coming back down to test here, right? You can see where that's tested. Tested that. Nice, beautiful, untested demand zone right there. And then we're actually breaking back up here. I think this is a great trade, actually. This is actually super strong. You're breaking above here. Jump down to the 5-minute. You could argue, I would look for a retest back. You could, if you wanted, you know, you put your fib on here. Right, fib, looking for your retest area. This is probably where I would have looked to enter right here anyways. Right on this wick there. And then that's probably where my trade would have been. Where would we target? We're seeing sweeps here, no sweeps there. We're probably going to go past that level. Here. Target Monday highs. Yeah, that's the trade I would take. That's good. That's a good trade. Do I have paid calls? Yeah. I literally just linked it. And you can check out my website, hunterfx.co, to pay there. Do you recommend XM Broker? Never used them. No idea. Should you do a FTMO funded account as a 15-year-old? No. You should learn how to trade. Alright guys, I think I'm just gonna wrap this up, just 30 minutes into it. Remember, I'm gonna do a quick stream tomorrow too, but it's NFP tomorrow. So please do not be trading during the NFP. That is the worst thing you can do as a trader. Maybe not the worst thing, but but yeah, please don't do that. I'll see you guys tomorrow after the NFP, after we see some of the stuff going on there. I might post a couple charts in the Discord, in the public Discord there, just so that you guys can see what's kind of going on, so you can get an idea of what you should do for NFP. NFP is a tricky one. I do have a video on the NFP of how I would approach it. If you guys want to watch that, you can search up, you know, HunterFX NFP. That's kind of my logic behind it. check it out. If you don't know what NFP is, dude, it's a news event. You got to learn what NFP is. It's the most important news event of the month, and it dictates an entire week. So, yeah. All right, guys. I'll check you later.